The Legacy of Wisdom Project gathers and publishes answers to many of humanity's most pressing questions from some of our most experienced and profound leaders. Now is that we are living longer. We have an extra 20 years statistically than we were told we would have. So this whole called planning through the so-called Social Security or pensions or however we've done it, right, those things are going to dry up for many of our generation, and the rest of our society is going to have to take care of us. Do you have any advice for how to deal with that as a society? Are we talking about the old 1800s with 30 people in a room and one attendant? And
I hope not. I hope not. Comes to mind that Mahatma Gandhi said, you can tell a lot about a society by how it treats its pets and animals. So I want to transpose that now to your question. You can tell a lot about a society by how it treats its elders and its poor. And I think that's a very important question for us today. And it relates to all of us and the marginalized people in our so-called classless society that is quite classful. I think it's very important to think about how distribution and inequality and the great gap between the rich and the poor driving out the middle class and all of the systemic reasons that that's happening, because we have to work on a systemic level to deal with the finances and economics of these socioeconomic issues and not squander the money and not be fooled by the different promises of tax cuts. Like, everybody wants to pay less taxes, but we still want all the services. You're talking about retirement, but what about the fire engines and the streets plowing and the police, etc.? We all want the services. So we have to find the middle way here. And I'm afraid that in our competitive world, we've kind of lost touch with that. And, you know, a competitive capitalistic way, just everybody grabs what they can. And the gap between rich and poor has grown so much. That's always been a cause historically for revolution. So I'm a little concerned about that. And of course, America going over the hill, no longer the American century, and the rising of Asia with their big populations, China and India. We have to be concerned and prepare ourselves, not always to be on top of the mountain here, and to share more equitably what we have with each other in this country, in our society. Otherwise, there will be revolution in the streets or depression or something. It would be terrible. And I don't think we're all very aware of this kind of thing. You know, Americans aren't necessarily the best at thinking about history and tradition. We worship the new and the young. And what's next? Manifest destiny. What's next? Where can we get to? What's new? And I think we have to, especially as elders, have a bigger, spacious view and think about the generations and, you know, the interlocking concentric circles of the humans and the animals and the environment and the atmosphere, as we're just starting to think about, and how that's going to affect us all. And distribution of resources. I've read, I guess it's true, I don't research it, there's enough food in the world for everybody. And yet we're not getting rid of world hunger because of the maldistribution of food and wealth. So this is something to be concerned about in our own society. I think that we're going to have some unexpected troubles if we're not careful. And we already see, like, the Occupy Wall Street and Occupy movements starting to bring a voice from what they call the other 99%. And I think this is probably, in the long run, a good thing. I don't know what the practical benefits are of this year or their practical goals, but a good thing to keep this kind of consciousness of social protest, nonviolent social protest alive that we were so involved in the 60s. And that this inequality is a big shadow on the face of America and the world.